Are you ready? Are you sure? For music trivia, 3 rounds in store. It's head to head, who's going to war? Are you ready to settle the score? I said, are you ready to settle the score?
Hey, welcome in to another week of Settle the Score. I'm your host, Matt Knost, joined each and every week by the musical director, Mr. Andy Merryweather. How are you, sir?
I'm good, thanks, Matt. I'm pretty tired, to be fair. The social calendar's opened up again, and I forgot I had friends. So I've been driving around England, seeing everyone, which has been great, but I'm shattered. So let's see if I survive to the end of the show.
And then, of course, you celebrated our independence yesterday, I'm assuming.
I did. Yes, I did. Exactly.
Did you really?
Yeah, I did. 4th of July party. Yeah.
By doing what exactly?
We had a barbecue. I regaled everyone with Star Spangled Banner.
Beautiful. Who doesn't love that as a sing-along?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, no one knows the words. Actually, people know the words better than our own anthem. So, it was fun. We watched Jaws.
Very Americana, sure.
Yeah, very July 4th. So I actually did.
All right. Well, in fairness,
I expect you to do the same on our national holiday.
I'll do it on Guy Fawkes Day, and we will
great
run around and we'll try and burn some municipal building, get caught in the process. Perfect. It'll be a thing of beauty. I can't wait.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Not a problem. What are there any other specific social things that you do on Guy Fawkes that I should be aware of?
No, it's the bonfire and fireworks. And that's pretty much it. Okay. And it's so cold in November as well here. It's so cold that everyone's just shivering and hoping to get home soon and, just waiting for the fire to dwindle so they can get back. It's not very uplifting.
I just like that it's all fire, adjacent. Yes. So that's good. That's a holiday that I think every American could get behind. What do you guys do for it? We just light a bunch of shit on fire. Perfect. Yeah. I'm in. We add alcohol to that mix too.
Yeah, it's I don't know if people do it so much anymore, but when I was a kid, it used to be an effigy of Guy Fawkes himself that you used to like a proper mannequin that you'd toss on top of the fire and just celebrate,
him trying to blow up Parliament. We caught you, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think people do that so much now. It's just the fireworks because they've sort of come to their senses a little bit on, kids watching someone burn alive.
So something that persisted for over a century, and then in the last 15 years or so, it's died off.
Oh yeah. Guy Fawkes woke culture. Yeah, and I watched him burn alive. Easily the first 15 years of my life, and it hasn't affected me any.
Yeah, perfect. You know what? I really need to get back in my effigy building game, so perhaps I'll make my first in what seems like ages. I haven't lit anybody's effigy on fire since the Ayatollah in the 80s. I was big into that. Anyway, it's the only thing I could possibly think of. That was the best I could come up with as a reference 25 years ago. Perfect. Good times. All right, before we bring in today's guest, we have our fan show coming up in a couple weeks. So if you want to be a part of that, you can enter the random drawing in one of two ways. You can retweet and like the tweet that I put out each week, or you can leave us a comment over at youtube.com/Matt Knost on the videos. So the more comments and retweets that you do, it enters your name into the overall pool that many more times. So please, we'd love to have you. Last time we had 150 people in the mix. This time I'm imagining we're going to have even more. So retweet and fire away. And I think that's it, man. Anything else you want to add before we bring them in?
No, that's it. I'm excited to get this one going.
And
hopefully stay awake.
Hopefully stay awake. I think you'll make it. You will make it. First up, coming into returning guest. Last show he was on was the Christmas show. And we have a standing rule. We only let people from Wake Forest on the show every 6 months. It's been a little bit over then, but it's roughly every 6 months. The Demon Deacons can go one of two ways, and more often it's the worst of those two ways. I will just say that now. If you've ever met one, they're weird.
Okay.
This is the best I've got right now. I feel now that I am sucking off your tired and I am channeling it into my body as I'm floundering here on this introduction of one of the nicest people you'll ever meet, the one and only Mr. 2.1 himself, Mark Ellis.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you criticize the Demon Deacons as a nation in your intro. Something tricks you up. Something gets a little tired in old Matt Knost because he realized he made a mistake and he's refusing to admit it. But I am proud to say I am representing Wake Forest on this show, and soon on the NBA championship podium, another Wake Forest Demon Deacon is going to be representing our fine university. That, of course, Chris Paul taking home gold. I'm calling it here.
Taking home gold?
The Larry
I didn't realize that was a colloquialism we used for the NBA Finals. He took home the gold.
Black and gold. There we go. Look at that.
How much Demon Deacon paraphernalia do you think you own?
Oh, I have a fair amount of Wake Forest wardrobe options, but I don't really do a lot of collectibles I don't really like stuff anymore. Yeah. If you've lived in a big city, like we live in Los Angeles, or at least Matt and I live in Los Angeles. And so it's kind of one of those things where if you move enough, I've moved like 8 or 9 times. And at some point you're like, I'm just tired of moving all this crap. Just give me a couch. Give me a chair.
Get rid of all the physical media. I can get the digital versions of those.
Just get rid of it. And so I basically, that's what I have. I do have one framed poster of Randolph Childress and Tim Duncan walking off the court together. And so that'd be my Wake Forest representation as far as when you come in and you look at the walls, you see some nice paintings. You see, obviously, me and Molly the Wonder Dog. You see some Washington Fur, and you also see the Wake Forest Demon Deacons.
Man, those paintings must look majestic next to sweaty Tim Duncan.
Timmy and Randolph, baby. The original. Batman and Robin, maybe. I don't know.
Dynamic duo of Wake Forest history. Sure.
I mean, it was Rodney Rogers and Mark Blucas, and then it was Randolph and Timmy taking it up a notch.
2 people that no one know, and you're talking to a diehard basketball fan.
If you've seen the film Summer Catch, starring the great Freddie Prinze Jr., then you know Mark Blucas wears a Wake Forest hat in the movie, and he's the guy who likes to sleep with a very certain demographic of women in the film, is his character.
All right. I don't know why you're soft pedaling. You didn't make the movie. It's fine.
Well, just want to be safe. Just want to respect my Wake Forest brotherhood.
All right. Good for you. Coming in, your opponent today is returning guest. Could be the most handsome man we've had on the show. I will say this is like a handsome man off, but you're already operating from a deficit. And he's
just look at Andy next to me. I'm already losing.
He's doing apparently his best George Lopez right now into camera. We're gonna go ahead and bring him in, Mr. Andrew Ghai.
Why are you crying?
That's my Tim Duncan, man. That's my intimidating Tim Duncan. He just stares at you.
Just saw the wild eyes and I thought of George Lopez. Sorry, I apologize.
I feel like if Tim Duncan gave me that look, I would immediately shit my pants. What's up, Ellis? Are we setting stuff on? Are one of us getting set on fire if we lose today? Is that what I heard?
An effigy of one of the two of you. I like this.
I do not know if we agreed to that, Knost.
I don't hate the idea. I will say I had a very successful 4th of July, and you can tell because you see this and you see this. Still got all 10 of them, baby. Still got all 10 of them.
I don't have all 10. I lost one yesterday, but it was still a successful 4th. And, I had a lot of food. I think that's really the most important thing. It sounded like Andy celebrated. Actually, it sounded like Andy had more of a 4th of July than maybe all of us did. I think you celebrated better than I did. Definitely.
Apologize.
No hard feelings between the UK and us, apparently.
I am flabbergasted. Let's celebrate them seceding from us.
It seems like they've gotten over it pretty well. I think they get over it more than we get over our war losses. Just ask anyone in the South.
Yeah, we're good at getting over stuff here in America. We're really good at moving on.
Yeah, we never hold grudges. Andrew and I are going to be so cool after this match.
Until you see the video of whichever the effigy is being burned of. Mm-hmm. Just like, son of a bitch. Correct. Divisions erupt.
Every time you tweet about a new show, Andrew and I are going to respond to the thread, just talking massive amounts of trash to each other waiting for the rematch that apparently, Andrew, will not happen until Christmas because Matt only remembers he has my number once every 6 months.
I respect that. And did you lose, by the way, the first time you were on, or did you win?
I think I won the first time.
Yeah, I think you won the first time.
I can't remember. It was Christmas, and I can't remember if JTE or I won.
I want to say you won, but I know it was a close game.
I had the game clinched, and then I might have, just to make the game more interesting, maybe made an allowance for JT, and then that snake probably
there was definitely an allowance at one point where he got points that I don't know that technically within the rules of it. You were very generous. They're your points to do with as you choose.
I'm a nice guy, but if you watch any measure of the Schmodown this season, everybody knows that there's no love lost between me and Andrew Ghai. Fierce rivalry.
Yep.
He once again did not show up to work out of the park at 5:30 a.m. And so anything could happen here.
It just
been there every single day for the last 4 months, Ellis, and you're never there. And then you always make fun of me online. It's just embarrassing for me.
What sparked this rivalry, guys? Where did the states' rights issue come up? That sparked this civil war?
The president made us become partners on camera announcing matches. And so I basically had to train him from a young pup because, as we know, Andrew Ghai has never been on camera before, as far as I know. So I really had to, and he was very hideous to look at. And so we had to do that face-off surgery. And so I found a much better looking person and swapped faces. It's highly illegal in this country, but we went overseas to do it. Came back, and then I started working Andrew through the ropes, and he now all of a sudden has become the most beloved announcer in the history of the Movie Trivia Schmodown. And so, yeah, I have a little bit of a chip on my shoulder since I'm maybe a bronze medalist in that category.
And I've been showing up to a park every morning at 5:30 for the last 4 months, and Mark has never been there, so I want to destroy him today through sound.
I believe he did say 5, so you're getting there a half hour late. I could be wrong. I could have sworn he said 5.
Whose side are you on here, Knost? Come on.
Look,
it's 5:30 in the morning, 5 a.m. Come on.
I'm Sweden here. But that half hour makes a difference. He's off circuit training on the other side of the park, and you're standing there twiddling your thumbs.
Well, to be fair, I'm usually just coming home at 5:30 in the morning, so I just kind of swing by the park, and I just see Andrew's there, and I just nod like Mick, and then I go home and fall asleep.
And also, so Christian now goes by president on top of the commissioner. How many titles does he give himself?
I've been calling him Overlord, I think is what he prefers when I call him. He just says I say Overlord.
It must be a little like how Andy feels dealing with Her Majesty in England, because we just call Christian Your Highness, and we hope we don't get fired that day.
Genuflect before. Bow. Make sure you don't make eye contact unless eye contact is made with you.
And you never walk in front of him. I did that once on accident. Big mistake.
Unless you are tasked with the job of throwing rose petals as he's walking, you do not walk in front of that man.
I'm surprised it's rose petals, I was anticipating anything other than rose petals. Beef jerky.
Who washes the royal penis?
That's going to be an answer, but you know what? I'll be honest with you, Matt, Andrew and I are both looking for jobs after this last 2 minutes. So if any interns
really poorly for us,
we're really good as a pair. We work really well together. If you guys need anybody to step in, I'm sure Andrew has some musical ability. I can do a Matt Knost impression.
And you saw my Tim Duncan impression, which is very good. So I think we're covered.
I think we have use of you, because a direct question of who washes the royal penis, and you sidestepped it like a professional, like you're, Jen Psaki. So
thank you.
We need a PR wing of this first and foremost. I think you got that job.
I'll be PR. Andrew can be the impressionist. Andrew is known as the Rich Little of athletes. He can
there's a reference for kids.
I just want to see. Anytime I can reference Rich Little in conversation, I like doing it.
Let me Google Rich Little really quick, gentlemen.
Yeah, you should. You should. A mediocre impressionist from the 70s and 80s.
God, Knost is just a killer. The guy's probably already 6 feet in the ground, and maybe his family's watching this.
Every impression was basically he started as John Wayne, and then would go off, and it's like John Wayne doing Johnny Carson. You're like, all right, this is not good, Rich.
How dare you compare Rich Little to Tim Thomerson? That is just sacrilegious. We all have our names up at the store,
There's we're getting outdated here, man. It's all right. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I just want to confirm that I've forgotten how to play piano in this last 14 minutes.
That's fine because Andrew will do an impression of the piano, so we'll just feed him the songs.
That's not not what a piano sounds like at all.
Yeah.
We got time. All right, you got to be at the park now at 4:30 in the morning, and we'll work on the piano impression. All right.
Brilliant.
You guys ready to start today's? You guys ready to start the show?
Oh, I'm ready.
I'm ready. I think so.
Give Ellis that first law.
Okay.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, Andrew and I both agreed that we have the same working understanding or lack thereof of the rules, and so I think we're on a pretty even playing field.
Yeah.
Well, I will explain them now. So,
challenge.
Andrew, sorry, there are no official challenges.
Oh, okay.
Thank God.
Andrew, you got choice 1 through 5 in this opening round. The musical questions are worth 10 points apiece. There's a bonus question after that worth 5 points. What happens is you'll pick a number. I will give a clue and Andy will start playing. Whenever one of the two of you thinks you know the answer, whatever the movie is, then buzz in with your name. I'll call on you, and then you'll be guessing the title of the movie, not the song itself. So 1 through 5, Andrew, your choice.
Okay.
What would you like to start with?
Let's go lucky number 3.
Lucky
I should have said 4.
number 3 it is. All right.
Chris Paul's number.
It all goes back to Deacons, doesn't it? It all does. I love it. 5, number of drops of sweat on the picture right there of Tim Duncan on his brow. All right. Number 3 it is. Once again, I give a clue. Andy will start playing. And then if you think you know the name of the movie, buzz in with your name and I'll call on you. It's worth 10 points. So your opening clue is Blind Ambition. Blind Ambition.
Georgia.
Andrew,
Georgia.
Andrew.
Hey?
That is correct for 10 points.
Nice.
That's why you like to
say
say
that I got right in the whole last show I was on.
All right. So bonus question time. This is the way the bonus question works. You have a choice, Drew. You can choose to go alone, but if you get the question wrong, you will lose the 5 points. Otherwise, you can open it up to both you and Ellis answering. No one will lose any points, but Mark can cut into your 10-0 lead right now. So my question to you is, do you want to be a dick or not?
I do not want to be a dick because I have very little faith in myself. I want to open this up to Ellis so that I cannot lose any points.
Perfect. It's smart because some of these bonus questions are easy and some of them are hard. So here's the bonus question open to both of you. Jamie Foxx became the first actor to win the Best Actor Oscar portraying a musician since this actor who played the lead role in 1942's Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Oh, good God.
Exactly. Some of these are easy. Some of these are hard. This is definitely a hard one. So who's the lead in Yankee Doodle Dandy? Because that is the last person to have won an Oscar, a Best Acting
Do we
Oscar.
lose points?
Nope.
Okay, Mark. I'm going to say Jimmy Stewart.
That is incorrect.
Fair.
Good guess.
Not bad.
Then since I can't lose any points, I'm going to guess Gene Kelly.
that is...
I'm sure that's
that is
also
incorrect. That's there is some singing and dancing in that movie. No, James Cagney is the answer. James Cagney.
Good old Cags.
Yeah.
Yep. That's what everybody called him. All right. Drew, you got choice 1, 2, 4, or 5 since you got that last music question.
Let's go 4.
4 it is. All right. Your clue is freeze. Freeze is your clue.
What the world needs now
Oh, no.
is love, sweet love. It's the only thing that there's just too little.
Drew?
Is it Austin Powers, International Man of Mystery?
That is correct for 10 points.
Yes. That's
Mr. Burt Bacharach.
That's right.
Oh, is that your English?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Andy. I apologize.
No, I loved it. I loved it.
That was great. That was a great get by Ghai. I'm impressed.
Thanks, Ellis. I appreciate it. I love that song.
All right, bonus question time. Do you want to be a dick or not?
No, I don't want to be a dick.
Oh.
Even though Ellis
All right.
left me hanging every morning. I'll be the bigger man.
Good for you,
we patch
Drew.
up our relationship by lunch every day.
Yeah. All right, bonus question open to both of you. Mike Myers wanted what fellow Canadian comedian and comedic actor to play Dr. Evil, but he was already committed to play the lead in another comedy set to release in 1997 that revolves around him being a lawyer.
Mark, Jim Carrey.
That is correct for 5 points.
Wow, Ellis. Nice. I was going to go Dana Carvey, but I don't think he's Canadian.
He's not. I was leaning towards Martin Short for some reason because he's the first one I think of, or like John Candy. But then I heard Dr. Evil, and then I remembered that like weird factoid. But it's a fun fact.
I should have been a dick.
Be an interesting take. Although we wouldn't have gotten the Lorne Michaels impression, so who knows?
Great
All
on
right,
the show.
Lorne Michaels.
Andrew, you got the last musical question correct, so you still have choice 1, 2, or 5. What would you like?
Let's go 2. Please.
All right, 2 it is. Your clue is hostess with the mostest. Hostess with the mostest.
Make his fight on the hill in the early day. Constant chill deep inside. Shouting gun on the run through the endless gray. Oh, they fight, yeah, they're right, but who's to say? For a hill men would kill, why they do not know. Stiffer wounds test their pride. Men of five still alive through the raging glow. Gone insane from the pain that they surely know. For whom the bell tolls.
I knew the song when he started playing it.
I'll give you another clue. Which I love this rendition, by the way. This is the most interesting For Whom the Bell Tolls I've ever heard. All right, first one was hostess with the mostest.
Mm-hmm.
Next one is death becomes them. Death becomes them.
Oh my God.
For whom the bell tolls.
I'm just trying to up my game.
Ellis.
I'm gonna guess just because it's a metal song and you said death. I'm gonna say Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey.
That is incorrect. That is incorrect.
I have like nothing to offer here. I like can't think of anything that this would be. Hostess with the mostest.
Just on this
20
question.
points over there getting cocky.
Well, if you want to take a guess, I'll give a third clue after your guess to even it out, Drew. So you'll get the opportunity to guess right now if you want. You can throw out one of those. I'll give you another clue and you both can answer again.
I'm just going to say waiting, even though I know it's wrong, because I'm just thinking of a hostess at a restaurant. And I know that song's not in there.
That is not in there.
Damn it.
All right, next clue, and you both can guess again. So we had death becomes them, hostess with the mostest, and finally, which one do you think, Andy? I was thinking G.
I like F. Yeah, G's.
F?
I like F and G. Yeah. Mm-hmm. F and G.
We can do F and G again. We can do F. That's fine. So your next one is you got red, white, and blue on you. You got red, white, and blue on you. Hostess.
Like this is gonna hurt when you tell
with
us
the
what
mostest.
it is.
And death becomes them.
You got red, white, and blue on you.
Mm-hmm.
I love that song. And I love that band, and I cannot think of a single movie that song is in.
I'll tell you this much: it opens the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so lost. I Born on the 4th of July, Andrew. Born on the 4th of July. I know it's wrong.
Yep. Nothing says Vietnam vet like For Whom the Bell Tolls as the opening of the movie. Can you imagine that? Somber. Coming back from the war. Yep. Beautiful.
Ellis is like,
he's
going on the red, white, and blue.
He's trying.
I really want that red, white, and blue context to be figured out.
I will say this is the end.
That is incorrect.
That's a good guess.
That's a good guess, yeah.
The movie is Zombieland.
Damn
Zombieland.
Oh, come on. Yep. Yep.
Great soundtrack.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
I knew it. That one hurt.
All right. Bonus question. Since nobody got the musical question right, it is open to both of you. So here it is. Woody Harrelson's character, Tallahassee, paints the number 3 on his car as a reference to what NASCAR driver? Mark?
Dale Earnhardt.
That is correct for 5 points.
I am from North Carolina, and you can tell.
Nice. All right. I see you, Ellis. I see how you're going to get your points in this game.
Yeah, I know. I'm just making first downs and kicking field goals here.
Yep. But you look, it's only a 10-point game right now. One question.
I would say Andrew is like Peyton Manning with the Colts, and I'm like Peyton Manning with the Broncos.
Guess what? Hail Mary.
Hey, we both won Super Bowls.
Yeah.
All right. Since nobody got that, and Ellis, you got the bonus, you can have choice 1 or 5. What would you like to do?
Let's go with number 1.
All right. Number 1, it is. Ooh, I hadn't seen F there, Andy. I kind of like that.
When they go that high in the alphabet. I don't know about you, Andrew. It makes me nervous.
I can't count past 3.
Well, I'll start with another one if we need it. I like that one though, but I think you might need it. Anyway, your clue is 10 plus 1. 10 plus 1.
The bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushing. That's what I said. The looser the waistband, the deeper the quicksand, or so I read. My baby fits me like a flesh tuxedo. I'd like to sink her with my pink torpedo. Big bottom, talk about bum cakes.
Mark.
This is Spinal Tap.
That is correct for 10 points.
Wow, that's a good get. I love the clue.
Matt. Great clue.
Yeah, that's a really good clue. I'm too much of a literal idiot. When I remember last time you were like, what did you say? You were like Cops of the Dead or something. I was like, Shaun of the Dead. And you're like, I don't think
I still think about it every day.
I literally this whole time I was like, Ocean's 11, Ocean's 11, Ocean's.
That's what I was thinking Ocean's 11. And then I really didn't get it. I didn't put together turning the amps up to 11 until I already had the answer because Andy played so far. Once I heard Big Bottom, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's okay.
Man, I've only got a 5-point lead.
Right now, it is tied. You do not have a 5-point lead.
Oh, no, you just got the 10. Oh, my God.
Yeah. So it is 20-20. And bonus question time. Ellis.
Get set on fire.
Do you want to be a dick or not, Mr. Mark Ellis?
No, it's for the lead. So let's open it up to the floor.
All right. It's open to both of you. So in the party scene in Spinal Tap, hosted by Fran Drescher's character, 2 future SNL cast members play mimes. Name one.
Mark.
Billy
Crystal.
That is correct for 5 points.
God. Do you know how I know that? I totally forgot that was in the movie, but Jiminy Glick interviewed Billy Crystal and asked if he'd ever played a mime. And Crystal's like, no, I've never played a mime. And then Jiminy Glick just looks at him and he's like, oh, wait, I did play a mime. So that's how I know that.
Jiminy Glick. I forgot about him.
Yeah. I actually went down a YouTube wormhole of him last week. No joke.
Glick?
Glick.
Yeah.
Jiminy Glick. I'll be honest. The actual show, the Jiminy Glick show was not that good. But once they got to the interview, the interviews
are great.
They're perfect.
Yeah. All the rest of it, I didn't like it at the time. Now just watching the interviews, it's amazing.
It's gold. Yeah.
All right. With that, Ellis takes a 5-point lead going into the last question of the opening round.
It's horrible.
So good luck to you both.
That sounds like Lorne Michaels. It was a horrible show.
All right. Your clue for this final question of the opening round is on the rebound. On the rebound.
Yeah.
Uptown girl, she's been living in her uptown world. I bet she never had a backstreet guy. Bet her mama never told her why. I'm gonna try for an uptown girl. She's been living in a white brain. No one's joining. As long as anyone can.
Hey, I missed the head nod of you ready? And I'm like, I was amped to jump in. You guys want a second clue?
Yeah, I would like a second clue. Yeah,
Did narrow it down for me too much. Yeah.
Okay. First one was on the rebound. Second one is junk in the dunk.
Junk in the dunk.
And when she knows what she wants from her time.
Oh boy.
I'll give you one more. I'll give you one more.
Okay.
Should give it away. Because you both seem slightly lost. I'm thinking D, Andy.
Yeah.
All right. LeBron, the basis of sex.
Mark.
That
would be Trainwreck.
That is correct for 10 points.
Okay.
Whew.
That's crap. I was like, what is the name of that movie?
I got nervous. I was thinking LeBron, Amy Schumer, and then I was like, oh crap, I need the title.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I guessed the title right.
You know, Ellis
That's
has
his,
got those answers off of sports questions. We had the car number. We had field goals were talked about earlier. And now we're talking LeBron. I thought this was a music show.
Says the guy who's literally 3 times the athlete I am.
Yep, but he's not showing up at 5 a.m., is he? What kind of athlete is that?
Hey, he doesn't have the rec league trophies you and I got.
Yeah, that's right, buddy. That is right.
Right up there.
And I like that I still see pictures of you with the jersey that we were all supposed to give back. So congratulations to you son of a bitch.
I've never gotten a text or anything.
When you stopped playing for the team, you gave the jersey back so they could bequeath it to whomever was joining the team thereafter. I guess you were a perennial.
Look, I don't have a lot of diva moments, but nobody else wears 22 for the Comedy Store, damn it.
It's been retired, Knost.
Yeah, let's hang it up. Let's hang it up from the black masking tape rafters. It'll look beautiful. All right, final bonus question. So Ellis, your choice. Do you want to be a dick or not?
No, I like the spirit of the game so far, so we'll keep it open.
Nice.
Poorly.
I feel like the opening up makes Andrew more nervous. So it is kind of like I am being a dick by opening it up.
Perfect. All right, bonus question is open to both of you. The cast of Trainwreck includes 4 actors that have appeared in the MCU. Name 3 of them.
Oh my God.
All right.
I can name one of them.
How many do we name? 3?
3. There's 4 total. Got to name 3 of them. If neither of you thinks you can do it, then we can dumb it down to 2.
Dumb it down.
Or drop it down, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
I don't know that I wouldn't have gotten this one, to be perfectly honest.
Definitely tough.
I've seen it the one time.
I don't even think I had a guess at 2.
What's that?
I might have a guess at 2.
I think I do too, but I'm. Yeah, I think I.
All right. If one of you can do it at 2, I'll give you the 5 points.
Okay.
Who wants to take a shot?
I'll try it.
Go for it.
Try first. Brie Larson and Anthony Mackie.
Is Anthony Mackie in that?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. It had like a tiny roll, and I was like, "Did I miss something?" No, that is incorrect.
So confident.
Yeah, that's why I questioned. I was like, "Hold on a second, I don't remember seeing that."
Just went with my initial gut guess, but he's probably wrong also.
I am going to say Brie Larson, I knew, and
Sure, I believe
Sure,
that.
you did.
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to say because she sleeps with Amy Schumer sleeps with John Cena at some point, so maybe they made another hunk joke that I forgot, and so I'll say Chris Hemsworth.
I have no record of that being Chris Hemsworth in there.
Yeah.
Is it Pratt?
The others are Tilda Swinton, who's obviously in Doctor Strange.
Right.
Yeah.
Her boss. Yeah.
Marissa Tomei, Aunt May, and then finally Randall Park, the FBI agent from
I don't
the
feel
MCU.
too stupid now. I don't feel too dumb. I feel like pretty dumb, but not.
That's tough.
completely.
That's tough.
Yeah, that Randall Park one was like, oh yeah.
That's a good question. That's a really good question. I should have got. I guess Tilda's probably one I should have latched onto.
That's all right. Nobody got any points, but Ellis, you have a 15-point lead, 35-20,
What's happening?
going into the second round.
Does it go up every 5 minutes? What's been happening?
Well, technically, yes, it has been going up as his lead has been accumulating over the past
I
few
put my
minutes.
points in a Roth IRA, and they just keep growing.
Wow. Then I need to put my money in your Roth because that is incredible growth.
It's a good rate.
Yeah.
That's fantastic rate. I feel like that's the Bernie Madoff kind of numbers that you got going on over there.
Hey, look, it's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a Ponzi scheme. Just give me your money, and we'll see what we can do.
Yeah,
All you
that
gotta do is
sounds
tell
like a
2
pyramid
friends about
scheme.
it, get those 2 friends to sign up. They get 2 friends to
Yeah,
sign up, and we
exactly.
get a boat.
We just keep building this thing, man. Rocket ship to the moon.
Yeah, the two Andys and Matt. I don't know how you all feel about being in on the ground floor of a great opportunity, but the elevator's open.
There's nothing like being sold on a fiduciary, venture with a y'all. I don't know how y'all feel about making money. This Wall Street investor sounds on the up and up. All right, what else you got? Bless your heart, dude. We got to put our money with this dude.
Oh God.
We got a piggy bank with number 3 on the side because of Earnhardt.
I like that. I like that a lot. that hog's the enforcer. All right, so Ellis, you have a 15-point lead, which means Drew, you have choice once again in the second round, 1 through 5. So this is the 5-second round. What happens is you'll pick a number. I will give a clue. Andy will play the first 5 seconds. And if you can guess the movie in the first 5 seconds, it's worth 10 points. Yeah. But if we have to go to the second 5 seconds of music, it's only worth 5 points. And you only get one guess in this round per song.
Per song. Okay. All right.
All right. So, Drew, 1 through 5. What would you like to do?
Let's go back to number 3. I was feeling good about CP earlier.
All right. Number 3 it is. Which one of these do you like, Andy?
We would get literally murdered in the Schmodown if Andrew and I were just like,
terrible.
Hey, which one of these questions do you feel like asking?
It's not questions. It's clues. We write down numerous clues, and you adjust as the game goes along. Okay, they've been really good at it. So
the amount of clues given that I have not been able to get on board with is embarrassing.
We're so spoiled with these clues. We love. I always welcome clues.
Yeah,
I like C, Matt. C.
Okay. All right. That was the one I was gravitating towards myself. All right. So your clue for this is Over the Hill and Undercover. Over the Hill and Undercover.
May I have your attention, please? That reminds me of.
Now we do have the second 5, but you can guess now. It's worth 10 points. If we go to the second 5, it's only worth 5 points. Once again, is Over the Hill and Undercover.
Since my only guess right now is Curb Your Enthusiasm, I think I'm going to wait until
go with that.
until the next 5
yeah, let's
seconds.
hear the next 5. I don't have a good guess either.
Okay.
I'm some shadiest, I'm the real shady. All you other slim shadies are just imitating. So won't the real shady please stand up?
Stand up. All right. I mean, we knew what the next 5 seconds were, Ellis. I don't know if we actually need to know it.
Mark.
Ellis.
Never Been Kissed.
That is incorrect. That
I
is
was like, if
incorrect.
that is correct, I'm gonna. Okay, then
Was that in
I know
Never
what
Been
it is.
Kissed?
I wonder if it is in that movie.
I know what it is now. Damn it.
I'm. So wait, I can guess consequence free right now. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah, you get burned alive.
Yeah.
Other than that,
We get one step closer to effigy. That's fine.
Just remember, Andrew, butterfly effect. What you guess is going to affect the rest of your future.
I know.
Yeah.
Over the hill and undercover.
So think wisely, y'all.
You stop it.
Hollywood Homicide.
That is
it
incorrect.
21 Jump Street.
It is 21
Yeah.
Jump Street.
I was gonna guess Training Day was the other one, but yeah.
You were picturing high school, Mark. You were seeing like the like lockers.
I was seeing,
stuff like
and just because that song came out around the same time as Never Been Kissed, I paired it with Never Been Kissed, and I forgot that it's still quite a popular tune, and it was utilized.
Was it in Never Been Kissed?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I mean,
I would have been shocked.
I've never even seen that movie.
Oh, it's all
Just
right.
like
be
you've never
honest-
seen Fever Pitch. Come on, Ellis. You're really
Yeah,
showing your hand here today.
Have I seen Fever Pitch?
Wasn't that the one you referenced earlier? Or
I know I have seen
No.
Fever Pitch. Yes. I just
Yeah.
forgot what movie it was. I think Never Been Kissed actually came out before Eminem hit. So
I think I agree with that. Yeah.
mid-90s.
They're roughly on the same timeline.
Yeah.
yeah.
Ugh.
They're close.
Wow, the
All right,
fact
but
that
no-
we're able to get 21 Jump Street though doesn't make me feel good.
But he didn't get any points. It came
I
after
know.
you both guessed.
True.
So the lead of 15 points maintains. And since everybody got that wrong, since Drew, you picked the last one, Elvis will let you pick this one. So, pardon me, 1, 2, 4, or 5. What would you like?
Let's go right back to number 1.
Just let us do that.
The code word for P.
All right. Your clue for this is Barnes and Noble. Barnes and Noble.
Who vows to fight like a man for what's right night and day?
I felt so smart when we started this show.
Don't worry.
Gone
I
exponentially
have
downhill.
a guess, and I don't think that the next 5 seconds of that song is going to
To help you.
enlighten me anymore. So I'm going to guess You've Got Mail.
No.
That is incorrect.
Okay, good. That's what I was gonna guess.
That is
Wow.
incorrect. Well,
You
I
can
will
still
say
guess
this.
it if you want.
I think the next 5 it could help.
Could
All right, let's
potentially
hear it
open
then.
it
Let's
up.
hear it. I mean, Ellis
Plus, I'm arrogant
I'm
as
out.
fuck and I want to play. So
Yeah. Oh, well.
yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's hear it, Andy.
From from Hoboken to Spokane, the Star-Spangled Man with a plan.
A star-spangled man with a plan. Ellis, do you now know it? Is that what that face is?
I don't. No, I have a
bad guess, but I have no
I have
idea.
I have a bad guess, but yeah, no, I
Well,
Well,
would guess-
there are no
I would
bad
guess
guesses.
Rocket Man, but yeah.
that is incorrect. I'll give you guys another clue.
Yeah.
So it's still worth 5 points. One of
Okay.
you can't get it. So the first one was Barnes and Noble. The next one is Thawed Justice. Thawed Justice. THAWED. Thawed. Star-Spangled Man. Thawed Justice.
Oh my gosh.
I think me spelling out these clues right now, you will be kicking
you're
yourself
making
on
us
some
feel
level.
much stupider.
I can
Oh yeah,
feel it.
On this one, yes.
Yeah, it hurts. Todd Justice?
Thawed Justice. Star-Spangled Man was in the lyrics. Barnes and Noble. Barnes.
Mark. I am going to say Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
That is incorrect. Guy, do you want a second guess?
All my guesses are very bad. Wind River.
Is it the first Captain America?
It's the first Avenger when he's selling the war bonds.
Yeah,
and he's
as
doing
I
that
was
stage
like,
thing.
The girls all
as
dancing.
I was saying, I was like, Mark, it's an old timey jaunt. Why don't you say the first Avenger? But the Thawed Justice, I just assumed I had to have more. I was thinking Bucky for some or Barnes.
Bucky
I think
Barnes.
you said Captain America. And it was wrong. It left my mind because I was like, all right, then that's not that. But we're
gonna get some heat for that one.
Yeah, sure, sure, great.
A little bit, but that's all right. That's all right.
You did, Ellis, you did well to get there, to be fair.
Okay, so Drew, you can have choice this time. You have numbers 2, 4, and 5 to choose from.
All right, let's go back to number 4. I need some points. It's been like 20 minutes since I've gotten any.
All right.
Good.
Perfect. Your clue for this is lay off the drums. Lay off the drums.
The Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria. I'll do you in the bottom white.
Step Brothers.
That is correct for 10 points.
Perhaps the greatest comedy post 2000.
Oh, look at that. And you totally redeemed yourself. Messed up the last one. You got that one in 2 seconds. That's not bad.
I am a big Step Brothers fan, so much so that as soon as I heard Uptown Girl in the last round, I'm like, okay, well, Horatio Sands' band is 80s Joel, so maybe I can.
We only play 80s Joel.
That movie is just on another level.
I know. I think it gets better with repeat viewings. In my opinion.
Yeah. And they're like, if you meet people that have never seen it, that's fair. They've seen it once and they don't like it. I get it, but you got to see it 10 times and you're gonna love it. I promise.
Jenkins is so good in there. The parents are so good in there.
When he just says, "I'm gonna go to the Cheesecake Factory, have a drink."
All right, Mark, you got the points on that, so you got choice 2 or 5.
Oh God, I'm dying.
Let's go with 5. Let's go big.
Let's go big or go home. That's what I always say about Ellis.
Especially Chubby Ellis back in the day.
Well, Fat Matt is right next to you. Going
Chubby Ellis and Chubby Nose.
Are we drinking? What are we doing? We're drinking, right? We should probably start drinking. Are those carne asada fries? I love those at 3 in the morning.
Oh, Ramiro's.
Oh, so good. Terrible for you though. Anyway,
rumor has it they're not great for you.
No. With guac, sour cream, cheese, bacon, carne asada, fries. Oh, how is this bad for you at 2:30 in the morning?
4 a.m. going back to the Comedy Store condo in Pacific Beach. Just there's nothing
wasted out of your mind. Already had 5,000 calories of booze.
Coming around the bend there.
Oh yeah, but that's when you actually eat the fries. Is you have like 3 fries, then you pass out, then you wake up, you're like, I have my lunch.
It's just as good the next day. It's like, this is delicious.
Fries.
All right, so number 5. Your clue is meeting the master. Meeting the master. And I will say it's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not the obvious. I want to stop you before you waste your guess. It is not the obvious.
Andrew was just stretching.
Yeah, we had the same guess. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
you did.
We did. But if it's not right, and you're telling me it's not right, then I don't know if I should guess it.
It's not the obvious one that you think is from. So focus on meeting the master.
Okay.
You clearly know the song.
Yeah.
So we can keep this at a 10-point level because the extra 5 seconds, unless Andy really wants to play it, we won't ding you for the 5 points.
No problem.
It does look like a fun song to play.
And
so if there's no purple hats involved in this answer.
I mean, there might be, but not the purple hat that you're accustomed to.
Yeah, not the
I'm glad that I was almost going to get an answer right before you, though, Ellis. That was exciting for me.
Yeah, that's true.
I'll
give you a second clue.
Okay.
BoJack Norseman. BoJack Norseman and Meeting the Master. Ooh, a somber version.
Mark.
Ellis.
No.
I was trying to think. I was like, what Thor movie has the Willy Wonka song in it? But it's Thor Ragnarok.
That is correct for 10 points.
God, I was like, which Thor is it? Oh, yeah, BoJack Norseman.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way this song isn't. Damn it.
Right as he's going to meet the master, and he's just build up, and then and then it just cuts to there's Jeff Goldblum. Oh, hi.
Oh man.
How happy were you when you came up with that clue, BoJack Norseman?
Yeah, talk to Andy. That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Andy, that was you. That was you must have just. I would have done a lap around my place. It's been like, yep.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
That's really good.
I'm getting destroyed.
You could still come back.
I'm going to.
There's a lot of game left. So right now, Andrew, you have 20. Mark, you have 55.
Perfect.
I'm very bad at protecting leads. The tortoise and the hare. I get out to a lead and then I do take a nap on the side of the road. So
I feel like that's what I did after the first 2 questions.
You would think standing would prevent you from napping, but
you cut to inside Andrew and I's head and it's just a napping rabbit.
I'm just picturing Homer in negotiations that whoop, 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 as he's running on the side of the ground. Whoop, 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 whoop.
One of the best cutaways is what's going on inside Homer's head, and it's just na 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 na. Hey, na 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 na.
Oh, within that episode, dental plan. Lisa needs braces. Dental plan. Just can't figure out what he needs to remember about the union negotiations. Why is this important? Lisa needs braces. Dental plan.
Oh, that's so good.
That episode is a classic. All right, so there's one left in this second round. Your clue for this is men or pigs. Men are pigs.
Are pigs. Got it.
True. That's a song I lost my virginity to.
Very Virginia.
Oh God. Okay.
Men are pigs.
I'm gonna wager a guess.
All right.
And I'm gonna go Deliverance.
That is correct for 10 points.
You dick.
The one time in my life where I wish I'd seen Deliverance.
I've never seen it, but I know.
Oh, wow.
Both of you haven't seen it?
Wow, I thought
seen it.
I've heard of
It hits too close to home. I know the squeal like a pig thing. I know that that song is in the movie, and that's all I need to know about Deliverance.
Yep.
Is it actually good?
About the same as you?
Yes and no.
Okay.
It's like the moments of tension are excellent.
Yeah.
Like you really feel it in those moments. But I think I don't know, it draws out. No, it's definitely a condemnation of Appalachia. As a person that lived in West Virginia for 8 years, it hurts. It hurts. Exactly. We both feel each other's pain on that.
That Thor one hurts. That one hurts. And then this one, it's like, what else would that song? What else would Dueling Banjos be in?
I don't know, but look, right now it is 65-20 in favor of Ellis, but Drew, you can come back.
I'm going to.
All right, there's 5 questions in this final third round. This is the betting round. This is the way it works. So, Mark, you will open since you're in the lead right now. You'll choose your number, whichever it is. I'll give you the clue. Then you open the bidding with the number of notes you think you can guess the movie song in. So
Okay.
3 is the minimum. The max is how many ever you'd like it to be. At 3 notes and above, it's worth 10 points. At 2 notes and above, it's worth 15. 1 note and above, 20. And if you want to guess just based solely on the context clue, it's worth 25 points. If you get it wrong, your opponent gets the points. So there's a little gamesmanship there.
Mhm.
And you do have 1 lifeline apiece that you can use at any point in this final round to get a second context clue. But you
Okay.
can only use it once.
Okay.
And you are our lifeline.
Yes. Or Andy. You know what? No one's ever asked that before. We both have them in front of us. If you'd rather have Andy read it, you just go ahead and call that out.
I might go Andy after these.
He's got a lovely
these
voice.
subtle jabs at my home state. I might rely on Andy.
Listen, I lived in West Virginia for 8 years. Are you kidding me? And Kentucky. I was born in Tennessee. I get you, man. We have a lot of the same white trash DNA. It exists in there. Mine just does. My Slurpee isn't as full as yours, I believe. That's the difference.
Nice.
All right, Ellis, 1 through 5. Where do you want to start?
Let's start at the top. Let's start with 5.
All right. Number 5, it is. So your clue for this. What do you like for this, Andy? I like A and F. Or potentially B. A, B, and F.
Oh yeah, I did like B, but it might. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, go with F, I think.
All right. So your clue for this is after the dust has settled. After the dust has settled. So Ellis, we are starting with you. 3 is the minimum number of notes. Max is whatever you'd like it to be. And some people have gone up to like 50 or 100.
Yeah, Bateman, I think, did 100.
Yeah, basically just wanted to hear the whole song.
Of course he did.
That's it. That's in some like laminated sheet he has as far as strategy goes to just wear down
Yep.
your opponent.
Settle the score. You always go to 100 notes in round 3.
After the dust settled, I think I can get it in 7 notes.
All right. Drew, it's over to you. You can say 6 notes or fewer, or tell him to settle the score. And don't forget, if he gets it wrong, you get the points.
Yeah.
But
I don't
also-
have faith in Ellis on this one, even though he's been batting 100 for the last like 10 questions. I'd like him to settle the score, please, Matt.
All right, 7 notes it is. Your clue again is after the dust has settled. And you do have the lifeline if you choose to use it.
Those hands are.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Uh,
He's got the prestidigitation of a magician just right in front.
Yeah.
After the dust has settled.
I am going to use my lifeline.
All right. Your lifeline is Gemstone Cowboys. Gemstone Cowboys. After the dust has settled and Gemstone Cowboys. Would you like to hear the music a third time?
I would, please. Thank you.
What do you got, Mr. Ellis?
I am completely lost, so I'm just going to say Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid.
That is incorrect. So the points go to Mr. Ghai.
Yes. Needed that, man. Thanks.
That is from Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame.
Should have been listening to
the
soundtracks.
gems. Yeah, gemstone.
Yeah, the dust, the gems. Yep.
I love
all
missing
right.
questions that are going to get me ripped in the comment section.
Yeah.
We're very positive on this show. No one really ever criticizes. So.
If it makes you feel better, I was going to guess From Dusk Till Dawn, even though I knew that song was not in that movie.
Once again, Drew, we do not give the title of the movie in the clues.
Look, man, it wasn't in there. You said dust.
Dust and dust. Yeah.
It's close enough where we'd be like, I don't know about that one.
What an idiot.
All right. Drew, you got the points. So you have choice 1 through 4. Where are we going?
Going back to 4. It's done me wrong 2 rounds in a row. Let's go for lucky number 3.
Wait, what is it? Which one? 3 or 4?
4.
Number
Sorry.
4. Cool. Number 4. Let's see. So there's 6 various to choose from. Once again, Andy, I am going to go to you. Which do you like best? I'm thinking A, possibly C.
Yeah, I like A. I think A works.
Okay. All right. Your clue then is a band of brothers. A band of brothers.
Band of Brothers. No, I'm just.
The Pacific. It's totally different.
I'll go with. I liked the amount of notes that Ellis had. Let's go. What was it? 6 or 7? Would you say
7? 7 is where he started.
7, yeah.
I like 7. Yeah, it was good. That was good.
All right, Mark, over to you. 6 or fewer. Tell him to settle the score.
I think I can get it in. I think I can get it in 6.
All right, Drew, back over to you. 5 or fewer. Tell him to settle the score.
Oh man.
Just as a heads up, there's 4 questions left. You're down by 35. So
and the most you can get. Okay. All right. I
can't do that kind of math.
Yeah, I can't either. I'm going to do it in 5 or less. I got faith.
All right, you got faith. So Ellis, back over to you. 4 or fewer, or tell him to settle the score.
I am going to make Andrew settle the score.
All right, you get 5 notes. You do have the lifeline for a second clue. You can only use it once. And once again, the clue for this is a band of brothers.
Okay.
Boy, that 5. I feel like 7, maybe 8.
6 even.
I was going to be so pissed if the clue was Band of Brothers and Andy played Jump. That's not a movie.
Can you play that one more time, Andy, please?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think 4, because 4 more gets you to the resolution of that for me.
Mm-hmm.
A band of brothers. You do have the lifeline if you choose to use it.
It's driving me crazy because I can hear the rest of the song.
Yeah, me too. I can't.
A band of brothers. Go ahead.
Is it Lord of the Rings?
Fellowship? That is correct. That is correct for 10 points. We're just waiting for any of the titles you're going to take it.
That's huge. My guess was going to be the Fabulous Baker Boys.
Oh, they are in a band and they are brothers.
See? Yeah.
I'm so glad. I was like, the answer is Platoon. Like when you said Band of Brothers, I was so set on Platoon. I got to get up on these clues.
That score just a little too peppy for an Earth-based war movie, but that was an impressive pull though. That's really good.
I needed one good one in there.
Yeah,
really good.
All right, so Drew, you maintain control right now. It is 65-40 in Mark's favor. There's 3 questions left.
I'm back.
You have your choice: 1, 2, or 3.
Let's go number 3.
Number 3 it is. Your clue for this is no one wants to play this game. No one wants to play this game. How many notes are we starting with?
I'm going to go with 6 this time.
6. All right.
Yep.
Ellis, over to you. 5 fewer. Tell them to settle the score. Really
I think I can do it
fun.
in 5.
All right, 5.
Okay. I want him to settle the score.
All right, on 5 notes it is.
Yep.
You've already used your lifeline, Mark, so you do not have an extra. And once again,
Andrew, are you sure you have space in your place for these 10 points you're about to get?
Like Snickers left. I think I scared him the last time I got points, so I'm good.
no one wants to play this game is your clue. You want to hear it again?
Yes, please.
Huh.
I
think I know.
I like the gamesmanship. Just the, yeah. Yeah. Oh, you don't know? Oh,
Interesting.
yeah. Oh, this seems like a slam dunk if I've ever heard one. So, no one wants to play this game.
Can I hear it one more time?
Yep.
What's your guess?
I don't think it's going to be right, so I'm going to say Twister.
That is incorrect. That is
Saw?
incorrect.
Oh, it's a good guess, and no one wants to play this game. That's very clever.
Yeah.
Stealing that one.
Guy, you are correct.
Yes.
So,
Want to play a game?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Still haven't seen any of those movies. It's a gap.
I think I've only heard it from the trailer. That song.
The first one's good.
Yeah, that's what I've always heard. The first one's good, and then it gets real gnarly.
Yeah, I've checked in sporadically. I haven't seen them all. First
Can't
one's
do the
good.
torture thing.
Yeah.
Freaks me out.
All right. It's a 15-point game with 2 questions left. Drew, you have control. 1 or 2.
Okay.
Where are we going next?
We're going to number 1. Please.
Number 1 it is. Your clue is Buscemi me crazy. Buscemi me crazy.
I'm going to go with back to 6. I like 6. I like where I'm at with that.
All right, 6. Ellis, over to you.
I think I can do 5.
Wow. Okay. Man, this is tough. This feels like a. Oh man. I'm gonna let you settle it again, Mark.
Okay.
All right, the gamesmanship, it could play out again. You could narrow this to a 5-point game, or Mark could extend his lead to 25 points.
Oh man.
You don't have any more lifelines, Mark. The clue once again is Buscemi me crazy. That slightly furrowed brow was not a good look, sir.
Let's hear that again, Andy. It was so beautiful the first time. Can you play just a different 5 note?
Yeah. I will say this. In hindsight, that clue was a little tough.
Yeah.
And I think I would have chosen the first one, Andy, personally.
They
In
had the
hindsight.
option to. They could have gone with more notes.
They could have gone with more notes. They have been starting at a low number, but I do feel bad. As soon as I said it, I was like, that one seems tough.
It's not the song that I was, or at least I don't think it's a song that I was hoping to hear with that clue. But I am going to go with the movie where Steve Buscemi does go crazy, and that is Armageddon.
That is correct for 10.
Wow, dude. What a grab. That was impressive.
I didn't rewatch the whole movie.
Sure.
But I rewatched the bulk of it for Rotten Tomatoes is Wrong on a podcast, and we did that episode, and that literally dropped I think last week, and so that was just because I know that one of Bruce Willis's crew starts to go a little like mad in outer space, and I could not remember who it was until I actually did the research, and so
Space Dimension,
the product of having another easy gig in the entertainment industry.
It all comes back around.
I was all just trying to think of a movie where he went crazy, and I couldn't think of one. I just kept seeing him with crazy eyes.
It's like that Con Air, but Con Air, he doesn't really go crazy. He's just crazy.
He is crazy.
The first movie I thought of was Big Daddy because he just plays like kind of
that's what I actually meant to say because of the homeless guy.
I'm trying to think like would it be Sweet Child of Mine? Would it be What Is Life? Like what's the seminal song from that movie? Andy, was that the score of Armageddon? That was not I Don't Want to Miss a Thing, right?
No, this is the score. Yeah, so it's
okay.
Yeah, I would have pulled it on the score, but I'm one of those assholes that sits in his car listening to scores. But
wow, I'm impressed. I'm impressed with that get. That was a good get.
Been a lot of misses here.
This score would have been tough for me.
Yeah.
So we have one question left. Can I
you can still tie the game.
Okay.
You're down by 25 points.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to guess based on the context clue alone, it's worth 25 points. But it is Ellis's to open the bidding with. And
right. Great. Super.
Well, he has to open with 3 notes. You could immediately go, he could do his usual 7. You can go immediately down to 0 if you want.
Right.
All right. So there is one left. Your clue for this is, once again, Andy, I'm going to go to you. I'm thinking A or possibly E.
Yeah, I like those two. I do like C as well, but I think it might be 2. It's quite ambiguous.
Yeah, it is. I think you need to hear it first, and then that makes it a good one.
Yeah.
All right. So your clue is Life on the Range. Life on the Range. So, Mr. Mark Ellis, you are opening the bidding. 3 is the minimum.
Sounds like a pretty tough clue, and so I'll say 3 because that's the minimum I can bid. So
okay,
I'll say 3, and
I have to go to 0 to tie, right? That's the only way for me to
correct.
tie.
You have to go to 0 to tie.
I'm going to go to 0, and I'm going to use my lifeline.
Smart.
Yeah.
Well,
very clever.
Technically, Ellis can't come back, so there is a way. If Ellis wanted to go to 0 and then also name the director, then we have to go back to you, and then we go through top billed actors. So, Ellis, do you want to name the movie Blind and potentially lose 25 points and tie this game? but you also have to name the director, or you just want to watch Ghai do this.
So if I miss it and then I hear the name of the movie and then I tell you the director, I win?
No. You have to tell me the name of the movie plus the director to get the points. Otherwise, Ghai is going to do this just on the name, on the context clue, his lifeline, and naming.
Oh yeah. I ain't about that. Let's build up some drama. Andrew,
look, man, I got faith in you, Ellis. You've been playing so good this whole game. I think you could do it.
Okay, so the first one.
Oh no.
Your first clue was life on the range.
Okay.
Now, Andy, do you think that C could help in this regard, or would E be better?
I feel like E isn't really an addition to A.
Okay.
Either C or D then for yeah, I guess go with C.
Okay. All right. First one is life on the range. The second one is never name your food. Life on the range and never name your food. It is to tie the game. It's worth 25 points.
Oh,
Mr.
listen,
Guys,
go all Jim
deep in
Nance
thought.
there.
Exactly. Coming around Amen corner. Will he pull it? I believe he's got a shot. That cinematic.
Oh my God, I feel like this movie is a good guess, but I have no idea if you guys would ever pull this movie into the show.
I was going to guess Fabulous Baker Boys.
Once again.
Life on the range and don't name your food.
Correct. Life on the range and never name your food, or don't name your food if you so choose.
Oh man, the only thing that I can think of, and I feel like it's a good guess, but it's wrong, is Okja.
That is incorrect.
No, that is a nice guess. That is a good guess.
Mr. Mark Ellis is today's.
Can we hear so that's game, right?
That's game.
That's
okay.
game.
Can we hear eight? Can we hear 8 notes of it?
Sure.
Okay.
As many as Andy wants to do, go for it. If you want 8, he did work on this, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah, just shout out when you know.
This is not the type of song I was expecting to hear.
That's so familiar to kill me. I'll say Sausage Party.
Run? No. Please, God, tell me.
Yes. This is frustrating for you?
I feel like I should know it based off of that alone.
Mm-hmm. That is the opening title theme. So as you're getting introduced to the movie itself, that is the song or the music that you hear, kind of introducing you to the characters initially early on.
He's such a tease.
In
Life on the range, never name your food.
Babe.
No, incorrect. No. It's the opening theme of City Slickers.
Hello.
Wait, what is the don't name your food part from?
The cow Norman that he ends up taking home because Norman. Hello.
Yeah. That Armageddon man. That Armageddon I thought I had you with the Lord of the Rings, but that Armageddon one, that is a great equalizer.
The Lord of the Rings.
It did. It forced you to go down to 25. That 0.
It did.
That's tough. But it was a close game.
I love this show, man. I love this show. Even though I'm pretty bad at it.
I want to do now an all metal covers because that For Whom the Bell Tolls was a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
It was great. And I'm so bummed that neither one of us got that because that deserved to be rewarded with a correct guess.
Andy's such a legend, man. Seriously, dude. I just love listening to you play on here.
Oh, thank you, man.
But it's close. Yeah, it's a close game. The score at the end is 100-50, but I don't think that is indicative of the actual game itself.
It's like the last few minutes when the bench players go in, they run it up. Yeah, I feel like it was that.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's where we're at.
It's like you look at it and you're like, "What? Wait a second, what is this?" Like,
it was a furious comeback in a basketball game where the losing team at the end, very end of the game, has a half-court shot, and it's like Steph Curry shooting it, and you're like, "Oh God, this looks good. Oh, this looks really good." But
and then I airball it.
Yeah. No.
Man.
And the captain of that second unit that goes in, Al Farouk Aminu. Here comes the chief, a demon deacon himself. It's on the right shoulder there. I couldn't remember which carries the deacon. So there it is.
You got to put it on the strong side. My left shoulder can't quite carry a load like that.
Yeah. How's your mom feel about that, by the way? I've always wanted to ask that. She'd see that and be like, that was a good choice.
She went to Wake too, so she loves it.
Really?
She loves two things about it. One, she loves that it's a Wake Forest tattoo, and two, that it's not on her body.
I thought you were going to say she loves two things about me. That was one of them.
Yeah, exactly.
No, when I come up with the other thing, I'll let you know.
Yeah. This tattoo and the fact that I don't live at home anymore. Oh, son of a bitch.
There you
Mom.
go. Good one. Fair.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Oh, that's bullshit, though. I've seen the pictures. That looks like a loving, happy family. So I'm not buying that shit.
It's true. It's true. Everyone loves
I would love that. My mom could probably kick the crap out of Andrew and I in this game. She's really good with music, and she's quite an accomplished piano player. So.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, we've had our parents on this show, so we may, eventually have a parents league. Apparently,
that's amazing.
If we do Andrew's
on this show,
Andrew's mom versus my mom, and we get to coach him.
Yeah.
My mom would just be like, "Why are you yelling so much?
You need to study." Oh, I'm retired.
Oh man! All right, Ellis. All right, you can set me on fire, guys.
You win. You win. It
Resign to your fate.
Up
Don't worry, it will be the most handsome effigy I think anyone will have ever created
for like 5 seconds, and then it'll get real bad.
You never know. You could look pretty fantastic aflame. We have no idea. We'll see in due time.
One way to find out.
What is it? November what is Guy Fawkes Day?
Yeah.
November 5th. That's right. Well, we'll send you updates as we get closer, Andrew.
Great. I'm very much looking forward to them.
So am I. Gonna put in a lot of work on this. Guys, thanks for joining us today. It was great seeing both of you, but you're both hell of competitors on today's show. It was close.
It was
Am
fun.
I like in the bottom 5% of people that come on this show? I just
Not even close.
No? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That's good.
I love how Knost answered that, because you can tell Knost is being honest, and he also literally has the 5 worst people in his head right now.
I know. I was like, I said, he's being honest. I'm not, because they both were like, no.
Would we have those people back on? Yeah, but pretty much. They're all fun competitors. They just they had bad days.
Yeah.
That's all.
That's all it was for me today.
It can happen.
Just talking about our parents.
But it is very fun, and it is good to see your smiling faces, gentlemen, right up there. Good work, and it really is a fun game to play. I see Andrew's face all the time. So
yeah, no, it's always good to see you guys. I wish I would win. I'm going to win one of these. It will happen. I'm going to do it. You have to keep bringing me back.
We have all the faith in the world.
Give me a
know
softball.
the music. And you got the Lord of the Rings off. What was that? 5 notes?
Yeah, that was my great moment of this show. Last time it was Warrior.
Yeah.
We'll just keep stacking those great moments, and eventually it'll this franchise will get a winning tradition. Just
we'll be able to clip it out. We'll be able to clip out every episode I'm on and get 30 seconds of good footage at the end of 2 years from now.
Well, then it'll just be nonstop right answers. That's correct. Boom. And it's just 30, 40 seconds straight. Dude, this guy is the shit. All right. Well, thanks to both of you for joining us today. Mr. Ghai, anything you want to promote, plug, let the people know about before we get out of here?
No, just follow me on Twitter. Yeah, all my stuff is that I'm working on is usually on Twitter, and of course you can always watch me and Ellis co-commentate in the Movie Trivia Schmodown and Action Industries on YouTube. Those are the things that I said no, and then I just plugged 3 things. So
I do it too.
You can do that. Those are the things that you can do to follow me. Thank you.
I know you guys haven't heard it enough, but unbelievable. Both of you, the chemistry on the desk is changed things. I think it's made everything better. So yeah, really enjoy it. Well done, Ghai. Like you've taken to it so well.
Thank you.
If anybody, I watch everything Action Industries does as well, as you know, and if anybody that follows Settle the Score gave you shit about Rooster Cogburn, like that, it's not fair. Like you didn't do anything wrong.
Oh man,
I watched you the other day, and I was like, this is heartbreaking. Like, it's not you're like pleading your case. I'm like, you don't need to justify it, but obviously you do.
I'm excited to be on that side of it now with Ellis. We get to be in the trenches together, battling against the comment section, which is always an uphill battle.
Yeah,
I just love that this turned into fucking Goodwill Hunting. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not your fault.
Not you, Mark.
As I set him alight.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Ellis, what about you, sir? What would you like to plug?
We got Seattle. I'll be in Seattle July 24th. You can get tickets at markellis.live. I'll be in Vegas coming up, and the normal shows around town, usually at the Comedy Store, where Matt Knost and I have our names on the wall. So you can follow me on Twitter at markellislive. And that is probably being very nice and kind. It's probably like a 1.8 GPA, to be honest with you.
Not as bad.
I find that hard to believe.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't.
That's the face of sincerity right there.
There's only so many communication and speech classes you can take.
We'll check in with your mom once we have her on the show. So
she knows. She knows the dirt. Yep.
All right. Well, I think we end today's show there. Andy, what about you? Anything you want to plug, promote?
Well, Ghai will know this, but I've been, Bateman's dropping his new album, and I've been covering every single on the piano. I hear it, I put it on the telly, and then I play along with him or do my own cover. And they're such enjoyable melodic tunes that if you go and follow me on Instagram, you get to hear my version of his songs, which are
that's awesome.
Purposefully worse, but go and also listen to his album. But
no, they're incredible. I listen to them, man. They're very, very good, and it's a really cool thing that you're doing. Honestly, I know that it also makes Ben's day to see those. So yeah, hats off to you, brother.
Yeah,
we should have the three of us do like a really shitty version, since we don't have the musical talent. I'll sing the harmony.
I'll do the piano. I can do the piano.
Yeah, give us that guitar piano.
yeah, that's great. Yeah. Whilst doing your George Lopez stare.
Yeah. We get Ellis a tambourine. Guys, I think we should do this for Ben. No,
just get me a banjo, and every song you're just going to hear.
I haven't seen that movie, but that song sounds so familiar. What's your Instagram handle, Andy?
At STS_Andy M.
I didn't know if it was the same as it is on Twitter.
No. It's all about Settle the Score for me. Don't do anything else.
Go check him out and check out his covers of Ben's tunes. And you can follow me anywhere at Matt Knost. Don't forget that fan show is coming up. We told you the ways to enter at the top of the show. So please join us on that. And that is it for Settle the Score this week. We'll see you guys with another brand new episode next week. Until then, adios.
Bye.